Hi. Well, this is the Hunger Challenge project for our food systems class, and I think the greatest challenge for me is going to be to keep this to 5 minutes, and also that I'm not used to doing an audio or video project as often, so it's good to get used to. So this is my garden, and I thought it'd just be nice to look at to start the video while I'm talking, and also more interesting than just hearing my voice. So when I looked over the assignment, originally I just couldn't wrap my brain around how to do it, and I finally realized that the issue for me was that, well, I live like that every day, $7 a day. Wow, that's kind of a luxury, because in the assignment you can double it if you have 2 people, and the actual reality is when you add people to your food program or your benefits, they reduce the amount, probably assuming that you will share food and it doesn't take as much food. So I get probably, since it's my son and I, probably more like $6 a day is what we live off of. And it's interesting to think of it as people going hungry, because I live like that and I feel like I live quite well. But then, thinking about it and hearing other people's stories in our class around food, I'm realizing that I have this pretty unique situation, and I have access to a lot of different food sources that people that don't live in poor towns in Washington may not have. As you can see, I have space to grow my own food. So this is this year's garden, and it's pretty small for me. A lot of greens, so we'll have greens here for a while, and it's really getting overgrown with arugula. I've been even trying to give it away and make arugula pesto. And it's not enough calories to make a difference, but the nutrients that come out of these greens is pretty huge for keeping me and my son healthy. And I'm still working on eating out of it more. I think there's a mindset that goes with growing the food and actually eating it. And these are my chickens. Right now, I'm not getting that many eggs out of them because they're kind of teenage chickens. So I get like an egg a day, sometimes 2. And when they're full production, I'll get 4 eggs a day in the springtime, which is plenty for my son and I. And again, I have the land for this. So I was starting to listen to, I think Kim's audio in the beginning was talking about eating bulk, and I think I didn't clean my house, so I'm going to go in my house and show you some of my bulk, and it's a mess, so I didn't clean it for you. This is how it really is on a Sunday afternoon when I am not cleaning anything. So I get a lot of my food from bulk, and a huge amount of my food comes from bulk. Right now I don't have that big of a bulk supply. Sometimes I have a lot. And so I'll do things like I can order bulk from my co-op, and oh, this is a mess. Okay, well, you can see how I really live. And this is lentils. So that's a 25-pound bag of lentils that I'll buy, and when it runs out, I'll get more. I do it with brown rice. I do it sometimes with quinoa. I get oats in bulk. This is a bunch of bulk food, and I'm constantly refilling it, and I think I'm pretty lucky to have the bulk section that we have, and it definitely takes a while to learn how to use it. I think it's kind of intimidating for people, but you can see oats and beans. Here's some strawberry jam that I made. Didn't get to do much of that this year. And I have to say that there are times when I do actually have to go to the food bank here, and I run out. And I, again, am incredibly lucky to have a food bank that, and this is my bulk food list. I have this. This is on my fridge, and it's actually organized of the things I commonly use, and I think this list actually saves me a lot of money. And actually, at one point, it's actually for the bulk section. There's refrigerated and frozen dry fruits and veggies. So I think part of saving money. Here's a receipt. of some of the stuff. So every once in a while I'll keep receipts for a few weeks to see where I'm spending my food. So maybe some of the being able to live on so little is being very well organized around food. And of course, I don't have a problem with that because I'm totally fascinated with how we eat food. And gosh, I feel like I'm just running out of time here. So I'll just show you real quick my fridge. Ooh, it needs to be cleaned. And so that's what's in my fridge. I do get to eat like good food because I buy bulk. I can do things like a couple times a week we eat some really good meat. This is breakfast patties, organic pork. Oh, it says natural pork. Okay, it's not organic. But it's from the food co-op. It's, you know, so I can do stuff like that, or I can buy things like this raw milk from a local creamery. So, but then I also eat a lot of stuff like that soup to save money. So, yeah, I think I could go on and on about this, and it's probably not as interesting to everyone else as it is to me to see my messy kitchen. So, yeah, this has been fun to think about. So I can't wait to see everybody else's projects. And you know, there's all my delicatas, which I usually grow a bunch of, but I didn't this year, but I got them really cheap. So I'll be eating delicatas, and this summer squash is from me. Anyway, okay, that's it.